In room 134, there is a log. There's 2 log entries that don't show up for 135. Okay. So every time room 135 is opened, it says open from the inside.
Okay.
All right. So 650, let's rehearse. Now, or let's go back, reiterate, review. At 650, the door is open from the inside. It's closed, deadbolt thrown. We have to assume at 650, when the deadbolt was thrown, the door was still open.
Right.
Because at 9:29, the door was open from the inside. Then the deadbolt was released. Okay?
Huh. So they're opening and they're leaving it open again.
That's what it looks like from 650 to 9:29. I have to assume that until somebody tells us different.
Right.
And because this is an electronic log, it probably works on some magnet or something, right, between doors.
Yeah.
So let's just assume that what we're seeing here is the deadbolt keeping the door open.
Right.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So let's go back and review. At 650, the door's open from the inside. Then the door's closed, deadbolt thrown. Assumption, door is closed,
Shut.
but yet still open with the deadbolt on it. At 9:29, the door's opened from the inside. The deadbolt's thrown. Guest card is accepted. And then the door closes again. Okay?
Yep.
Now that pattern has happened a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that pattern has.
That's 9:29.
Of course it is.
At 9:32, a guest card is tested and doesn't work. It's room 134's guest card.
Interesting.
Tested again, doesn't work. It's 134's guest card. It's a guest card that was actually given to, created by a guy named Jay Wheeler. I don't know. He must be an employee there at the front desk, right?
Huh.
So they click it, doesn't work. It's for 135. They click it again, doesn't work. It's for 130. I mean, it's for 134. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So at 9:33, and I'm assuming these, you don't know the second, so I'm assuming it blended in, right, as the same effort from 9:32 to 9:33. So if we go through 9:32 to 9:33 and assume that, maybe it was at the end of 9:32 and it crossed over into 9:33, right, time-wise? So it's all kind of the same person, let's say?
Yeah.
So check this out. You're in the hallway at 9:32 and 9:33. You reach for your card, and you go, doesn't work. What the heck? That's one. Let me check it again. Doesn't work.
Right.
I checked it twice.
Right.
The door opens from the inside at that point. Okay? I do it again.
That's weird.
What does that mean? 2 people.
That's right. That's weird.
That's somebody at the outside who did it twice, somebody from the inside that opened it, and somebody that did it again to say, hey, my room key doesn't fucking work, or my room key doesn't work. Click, click.
But it was the guy it's whoever's had 134's keys, right?
Well, then what happens is this. So remember, the door's closed. Unknown person comes in, does it once, doesn't work. Does it twice, doesn't work. Why? Because it's room 134.
Right.
Door opens from the inside, same person checks it again, doesn't work because it's, again, the same card tried 3 times 134. Right. Another card he tries, click, click, or he or she tries, click, click, it works because it's 135's key. Then the door closes.
Okay, so now you have two people inside. So whoever was in 134 that had 134 keys, they also had 135's keys. They just didn't know which key was which.
So Paddock actually had registered for both rooms.
Okay, and wasn't there a female with him?
Well, according to, see, I knew you were going to ask this. So according to, according to the dispatch recording, the video, there are actually 3 women registered with Paddock in room 135 and 134.
Three different women with him, so there's 4 people?
I don't know, can you have 3 of the same woman?
There's 4 people in that?
I mean, look, I've known women that have multiple personalities, so yes, I think you're correct when you say that.
Well, that is true. That is true.
So 3 women, that's what the dispatch office said, is Paddock was registered for 135. He registered 134 in Mary Lou's name, but according to dispatch, there's 3 women registered in the same room as Paddock.
All right. Okay, so room 135 on the 32nd floor, registered guest, last name is Paddock. On the 32nd floor. That's where I believe the shooting's coming from.
Go to the spot and
the guest named Paddock, Paddock. OCK. First name Steven with a PH. And he's registered there with 3 other females. I don't know, you want all their names. Are you there? Yeah, there's 3 other females staying there with him.
Interesting.
Have you ever heard that?
No, haven't. I haven't. And
where's their sworn statements?
Exactly. No. That's exactly. Yeah. Okay. So what happens now?
Okay. So they tested it, then finally. Okay. So now the door's closed. At 9:36. 9:36. I mean, the timing here is pretty critical.
It's coming down to the wire, and I'm sitting down.
I know, right? And I got video. I'm going to tell you, the first shot occurred, my calculation, and we're going to show the video here on this, probably the previous one, but that is basically came down to 10:09 or 10:10. Okay. Because we have a picture of the clock at 10:12 and 10:13 when they were shooting. So. Okay. But the video goes all the way back. With the taxi driver, you can actually see the time. Okay. So anyway, what happens at 9:36, the door opens from the inside. The door is closed, and the deadbolt's thrown.
So there's somebody inside.
So what we don't know, though, if you look at the pattern for the entire day, we have to assume the door is actually open with the deadbolt closed.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know.
Well, we don't know. But we've seen a pattern where it's actually happened that way.
Right.
Multiple times the same day.
This was in order. This one said the door was shut and it was thrown. It didn't say it was thrown and then shut. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is at 650, when we go back to 650, the pattern is door is open from the inside, door is closed, deadbolt thrown.
I was thinking the deadbolt was thrown before the door was closed. Okay.
No, so you've got multiple times where the door is open from the inside, then the door's closed, then the deadbolt's thrown.
Which would mean somebody's inside. I think you want to check your order. Check that again to make sure that it didn't say deadbolt thrown, then shut the door. Because I want to say that happened a couple times too.
Why don't you check it? You can read it.
Okay, so we got the door shut and the deadbolt is closed, but we don't know whether it's still open, cracked open, or whether it's shut all the way.
Right.
Okay.
It's 9:36. That's the last thing.
They've been opening and closing this door a lot. If there's 4 people sharing a couple rooms, maybe they're. I mean, I've been right before in these videos.
You have.
So maybe they're sharing some brewskis. They're smoking a few cigars. Maybe there's a sauna inside one of their rooms or something, or a little whirlpool. Who knows?
Absolutely.
Okay, so go ahead. Go ahead. Now what?
Yeah, so at 135, remember, for room 135, the last thing that occurred with the door to the hallway there is at 9:36.
Okay.
That's the important thing. Deadbolt's thrown.
9:36.
Now, 134, the room 134 where the cart was?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go back.
Oh man, we're not gonna go to the 10 o'clock time frame?
That's all that happened on 135.
Huh?
That's all that happened on 135.
For the whole night?
Yeah, the next thing that occurred on room 135 is at 11:20, the door was opened. Actually, it says the door was opened from the inside. So they blew the door.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It wasn't opened.
Right.
It was forced entry.
At 11:20, specifically 11:20, it says, and it gives the exact same code, door is open from inside.
That's weird, man.
All right.
That's really weird. That 11:20 is very interesting to me because it did it take them an hour and a half to get through that door? Supposedly get through that door?